What is up, everybody? This is Omega Belmont, and welcome to my 10 games that I'm looking forward to at the end of the year. So these are, we have a few months left of the year, and of course, man, this year's flying by pretty quick. But these are the 10 games that I'm totally looking forward to. They are not top 10 or anything like that. I just put them in order of when they are being released. So these are just the 10 games I'm really looking forward to, and hopefully they all work out. Most of them probably will work out, but these are, like I said, some of them might be a bust, but who knows. There's a few games already this year that has been a bust for me already, and I'll make a list of that maybe towards the end of December, or maybe close January of next year. So once I have a confirmation of all the games that I loved of this year, and disappointments of this year also. It'll probably be around January or something like that. So, but anyways, these are the 10 games I'm currently looking forward to. A lot of them are Japanese games, so yeah, I just have to go ahead and give you guys a heads up on that first. I had to cut a lot of games out. I was looking forward to like Titanfall and the Watch Dogs 2, but they have to go because these are the games that are much better for me, at least, because it goes into my taste of games. I do like Titanfall and Watch Dogs. I play almost every game you can find, but these are the ones I had to cut out. So anyways, let's get started here with the first one up. Is from Red Hook Studios. This is Darkest Dungeon. This game has been out for a while now on PC, I think so, and now we're finally getting the release date. I mean, this was talked about for a while, and like I said, it's been on the PC for a bit. I thought it was supposed to come out like early this year, but it looks like it's been pretty much held back a bit. So anyways, Darkest Dungeon, release date of September 27th, so in a few weeks here, about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? A little bit less than 2 weeks, about 2 weeks or so from here now, so totally excited for it. It's like a roguelike RPG game, turn-based. You pick your characters, you put them through these dungeons. The coolest part about this game is that they can be scared and other things like that during the game. So if they get scared, or if you put them too much pressure on them, they can start acting weird and everything like that, and they could fight each other and other things like that. I'm totally super excited for it, and hopefully it works out well. I heard lots of good things about this on PC. Of course, I could probably buy it on PC also, but I decided not to because I was waiting for it on the PS4 version anyway. So looking forward to this. Hopefully it comes out on time. I'm pretty sure it's going to be this year, but hopefully it's on time on September 27th. So, and then next up, we are looking at Dragon Quest Builders from Square Enix with the release date of October 11th. I'm super excited for this. I don't know why. I'm not a big Minecraft person or guy, so I don't really like playing Minecraft. I don't really like building things, so I'm more of a resource collector. I collect resources and I'll let you guys build, so that's usually what I like to do, but I'm pretty excited for this just because it has some RPG elements to it, with the Dragon Quest name, and everything like that. I haven't really watched too much videos for this, so a lot of these games I haven't really watched anything. I just read about it, and I see the trailer, and that's pretty much it, because I like to go, my thing about this, going forward, is I try to just watch at least 1 or 2 trailers. That's it, like the announcement trailer, and then maybe a little bit of gameplay trailer, and that's pretty much it. I like to keep myself, in the dark while going in. So, but like I said, it's like Minecraft. I don't know. That's the only thing that really bothers me a bit here. That's just like Minecraft, but with Dragon Quest characters, and you can build things. You can build a town. I think you can build a town, right? And then it also has RPG elements to it too. So I'm looking forward to that. Next up is another RPG game from this one's from Tri-Ace Axis Games. Axis, yeah, that's how you say that. Axis game. This is kind of reminds me of let's see, this is the one where kind of like Valkyrie profile. I keep wanting to say Valkyria, but it's not. It's in that type of game, I guess, with some cool little, it's more of a lower budget game, from the looks of it. It's Japanese, of course, but from the looks of it looks like kind of like that game where you kind of you have to hit triangle, square, and X. Each character depends on the button, so you can place a character in this button, and then you can, when you attack, it's combo based, so that's pretty cool. And then of course, like Valkyrie Profile, you can it's like a side scroller too, so you kind of side scroll through the levels, and you can avoid things, you could freeze things, jump. It's technically the same game. But I'm looking forward to that. It does have a release date of October 18th, so if everything is online, October and November is going to be a really tough month for me, because there's so many games coming out. Next one up is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I'm super excited for this. I love the original Dragon Ball Xenoverse game. I like the almost RPG-esque, RNG kind of aspect to the game, where you could collect movesets, fight these bosses, collect these movesets. A lot of people didn't like that because it's like a rare chance. Maybe you get a rare chance that you'll get Super Saiyan 2 if you fight this boss, like point something percent to drop. So a lot of people didn't like it, but I'm super excited for this. We've seen Super Saiyan 3 transformations for different races. I'm super excited for that. Hopefully everything works out with that. It does have a October 25th release date, so I'm pretty sure it's going to come out that time. And of course it's by Dimps and Bandai Namco Games. So I can't really talk too much about this. Like I said, it's just hopefully a better version of Xenoverse with fixes that that will help out the game. They had problems in the other one too, so hopefully they kind of take. I know they asked a lot of feedback from fans and things like that, and hopefully they take that into consideration. Fix the game, make it better. I guess you can kind of say streamline it a bit, but. You just fix it, make it better. This game is totally cool. It reminds me of something like the Xenoverse games. Reminds me of something like Dragon Ball Online or something like that. Just kind of like an MMO-esque type of game. Next up is another game in October. It comes out the same day as Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, World of Final Fantasy from Square Enix. The first time I saw this, I was just kind of like, man, I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. Then we saw gameplay for it. Super excited. Turn-based gameplay where you take turns hitting characters, or you get characters and things like that. Super excited for it. You could turn, you could stay big or turn chibi. It really depends on what you want to do. You could collect these characters from the monsters from all Final Fantasy games. Use them to help you fight. You could jump on their heads, stack yourself up. It looks freaking cool, and I like the art style of the game. Of course, they're probably going to try to sell you a lot of those little plushies, probably for the chibi Final Fantasy characters. That's probably a good way. I might have to buy me some if it's like Klaus, Sephiroth or something like that. Squall, whatever. I might have to buy me some of that. But super excited for this. Like I said, October 25th, 2016. Yeah, it's gonna be a good, hopefully a good month for a game for me, at least gaming wise. October is totally packed. Like I said, super looking forward to this. I really haven't seen much except for like the first game trailer, first trailer they posted. Like it was like a teaser trailer, and then a little bit of the gameplay trailer. So I haven't seen much about it. Super excited for this. Like I said, I'm totally excited to see what they put into this game. How big is the world? Is it kind of like an open world? Hopefully not. Hopefully it is kind of like not open world, but like it has, you can explore different places. It has an overworld map and things like that. Hopefully we have something like that. But fortunately, I haven't seen too much of it. I try to keep away. Like I said, I'm going to keep saying this. Keeping myself away from looking at more at video games, because I want to go in kind of at least somewhat fresh, other than seeing just a little bit of it. Next up is kind of a different game from, like this is really the only game that is totally different from the other two games here. Well, Darkest Dungeon is the only other one, but that's still like an RPG game. This one is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I guess I shouldn't say Infinite Warfare because I'm not really. I probably should put them together. Okay, Infinite Warfare or Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm super excited to see what's going on with Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. I just want to play it. I was a big fan of Call of Duty MW. COD 4. That's really my first. Well, I wouldn't say it's my first Call of Duty game, but it's really the game that got me into playing first-person shooters. Totally excited to see what they've done with it. I've seen the gameplay trailer, and you're probably seeing it right now. It looks cool. Super excited. It's something. Even my brother is like, "Hey, I'm going to pre-order this." So I'm like, "Yeah, I'll probably pre-order it too," just because that's the only way you can get it. Infinite Warfare, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I want to see the space battles and see how they work. Hopefully, that's not just VR and then what they showed off. That's just the space battle. You know, going through space and shooting things. Hopefully, you could control your space fighter or whatever you're in, your ship. Hopefully you can control it, and hopefully it's not just VR. I want to see that in action. Pretty excited for it also, so we'll see. Next up, oh yeah, this is on November 4th, so we're in the November timeline, and there's a few games coming out in November too. Next up is Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. Is this coming out on November 8th? It says that on GameFAQs. Or is it coming out soon in Japan? So hopefully we have time to look at that. But so far as I've seen it, it says November 8th on that release date. But super excited for it. I did really enjoy the first Hollow Fragment, Hollow Fragment, whatever it's called. The first Sword Art Online game for Vita or PS4. And then the second one was okay, but this one's kind of going back to the first Sword Art, you know, going to the first world. Now you're kind of starting over. You're starting at level 1. I think hopefully you're starting out at level 1, or at least, you know, level 5 or something like that. But we're starting out, new storyline, new everything, new battle system, kind of a new battle system, kind of a new world, and hopefully we get to see more of the MMO multiplayer, not MMO feel, but the multiplayer feel of the game. I think you should be able to play. I think there's multiplayer in this one. I saw videos of it, but the coolest aspect of it is really it looks like an MMO, and it kind of feels like an MMO, just because you have so many of these characters running around and things like that. So super excited for it. We'll see what if it comes out in November 8th. Hopefully it does. Actually, it doesn't really matter if it does. If it doesn't, it'll save me money. If it does, I'll eventually buy it anyways. Next up is Final Fantasy 15, the biggest one for me of this year, other than Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. This is really the other game that I'm super looking forward to. Yeah, what can I say? It was supposed to come out like this month, right? So I was pretty disappointed because this month had really no games for me other than BioShock and maybe Dead Rising, and unfortunately it got delayed. So, but it got delayed into a really busy month, and hopefully it does come out this November, because this is the game where I'm going to just be like, everything is put to the side. Final Fantasy is going to be all day for me. Final Fantasy 15 is going to be all day for me. Like I said, I only played the episode Duske, or whatever it's called, the demo that you get when you pre-ordered Type 0, or Type O, or Type 0, whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm super excited for that. What can I say? I just want to see the world. I want to see the combat. I know there's a newer combat for that. It was kind of in episode Duske 2 and the other Platinum demo or something like that. I didn't play the Platinum demo because I was just like, whatever, I'm done with Final Fantasy 15 until the game comes out. I kind of want to just go in like I said, in fresh. I played a little bit of the demo. They changed the battle system to a different battle system. They kind of reworked a few things, and now I think they reworked a few more other things. So super excited for it. What can I say? World looks cool. I like the battle system. It's more of action-orientated battle system. You got 4 dudes going on a camping trip, pretty much, in their car that could turn into a spaceship or a flying ship. So that looks pretty cool. Super excited for it. Too bad it got delayed, but you know what? I'm okay with it. At least it's coming out this year, and we finally get our hands on it. Hopefully. Next up is Gravity Rush 2 from SCE Japan. I'm super excited for this. Gravity Rush was a pretty cool game. I still got to go back and play it. I played maybe just a few hours on the PS4. I think I put like 6 or 7 hours on the Vita version. So I'm still like in the beginning of that. I just kind of like flying around the city, doing things, getting these I forgot what they're called, coins. I don't remember what it was, but I just like to go, just to fly around the city, and it looks cool, and you're kind of a superhero, so I think I like it. But anyways, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's an action game with some slight RPG elements to it. When I say slight, it's pretty small. You get to use these points on your character to kind of make her stronger and other things like that. You give her more movesets, but super excited for it. I want to see the mechanic of the gravity, and you know, you're able to fly, you're able to cause gravity to be more heavier, so you do more damage, and other little things like that. Hopefully we get to see more characters. We saw that cat lady in the white. Yeah, lady in the white. I can't remember what's her name, or I don't even know what's her name actually. I didn't look that up, but I keep thinking of a persona, but lady in the white. Yeah. So, anyways, super looking forward to it. December 2nd for that one. So this is the first December game that I'll be getting. And of course, the last one here is probably something I'm super excited for. But yeah, Gravity Rush 2. Looking forward to. Then the last game on this list, which was pretty sad because I was looking forward to the game also, and then it got delayed. But it's been delayed so many times where I don't really care if it gets delayed anymore. If it gets delayed, hopefully it just comes out. But if it gets delayed again, I'm not like up in an uproar. I'm not gonna be flipping tables or anything like that. It's delayed. It's been delayed for the longest time. I mean, it was announced a while ago, a long time ago, and then it got delayed. It didn't have anything anymore. It got announced again. It got delayed again. Announced, whatever. I don't really care too much about it, but as long as it comes out, I'm okay with it. The game I'm talking about is The Last Guardian. I think it had an October release date. Unfortunately, it got delayed, and now it's in December 6th. Super excited. Was really excited about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, Last Guardian is finally coming out. Hopefully it comes out, we get to play it. And then they had nothing. Like, they didn't talk about it at their press conference. And then just like, hey, it's getting delayed. And we're all like, we saw it. A lot of people saw it coming. I personally didn't. I was like, oh man, it's coming out finally. But a lot of people saw it coming, that was going to get delayed anyways, and now it's finally delayed, and it's December 6th. And you know what? Like I said before, I'm super excited just to play it, even if it's not good. A lot of people say it's probably not that great. It's probably gonna have problems, but who cares? It's a game, kind of like in Duke Nukem. It's been in a game that's been in the long makings for so long that it comes out. I don't really care. I just want to play it. But like I said, I kind of want to go through the storyline. I might get sick from playing this game because you're like super high up. I'm afraid of heights. So I mean, climbing the ladder is okay, but going in like on roller coasters and stuff like that, going up, looking down from buildings, I get like a little lightheaded from that. So as far as we see from trailers, you're like in pillars, all buildings up, super high up. Looking down is going to creep me out. That's freaky. But anyways, like I said, Last Guardian, super excited to play it. Looked at a few trailers. Only, of course, we only have like 3 or 4 trailers for it when it's been re-announced, and we got a little bit of a gameplay trailer and things like that. So I'm still excited for it. So that will be the end of this. My 10 games I'm looking forward to. Like I said, there's a bunch of games I was looking forward to, like Watch Dogs 2, Titanfall 2. I'm super excited for Titanfall 2, but at the same time, it just doesn't beat any of my beat these games I really enjoy playing. Like I said, most of them are Japanese. 2 games on that list, I think so, are only from Western companies, which is Call of Duty and Darkest Dungeon. But I'm more of an RPG guy anyway, so whatever they could throw at me, I'll take it. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys can comment on the bottom and see what you guys are looking forward to. You guys don't have to do 10, just do like a few if you guys want to, but 10 would be cool. The 10 games you guys were looking forward to. Of course, I will be doing videos at the end of the year or maybe early next year of top 10 games of the year for me, and top 10 or not. I don't know if there's gonna be 10 games that disappoint me, but they're gonna be a disappointment. This my most disappointed video game of 2016. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Guys, come back next time. Maybe I'll do one of almost list of games I'm anticipated for. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't know if I'll be doing that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hope you guys come back next time. This is Omega Belmont. Peace out.